Fans and participants will do the national anthem following the introductions. That'll be in just a moment. Once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Independent School District 196, we welcome you to Eagan High School, to Wildcat Stadium, and tonight's South Suburban Conference boys varsity soccer game between the visiting Cougars from Lakeville South High School and your Eagan Wildcats. Let's meet the starting lineups for tonight's game. First, let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Lakeville South Cougars. Starting with the goalkeeper, senior number 0, Nate Bennett. Forward, sophomore number 2, Garrett Johnson. Defense, junior number 3, Chris McGrath. Midfield, sophomore number 4, Luke Faint. Midfield, senior number 5, Calvin Keith. Midfield, junior number 6, Captain J.P. Hill. Midfield, senior number 11, Captain Hayden Hutter. Midfield, senior number 12, Joe Olson. Defense, junior number 13, Oliver Choker. Defense, junior number 15, Connor Beauchamp. And midfield, junior number 18, Kevin Hernandez. The Lakeville South assistant coaches are Wayne Hill and Joe Chell. The head coach of the Lakeville South Cougars is Aaron Fenton. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our visitors to Wildcat Stadium this evening, the Lakeville South Cougars. Now let's meet the starting lineup for your Eagan Wildcats, starting with the goalkeeper, senior number 0, Jerome Corralde. Midfield, senior number 5, Captain Hans Broman. Midfield, senior number 6, Captain Sebastian Moreno. Midfield, senior number 7, Captain Jack Bland. Defense, senior number 8, Captain Jacob Frost. Forward, sophomore number 10, Derek Sy. Midfield, senior number 11, Vinny Caparelli. Midfield, senior number 12, Isaac Ginnerick. Defense, senior number 15, George Seagar. Defense, senior number 21, Andy McNair. And defense, senior number 25, Will Bockenstead. The Wildcats assistant coaches are Trevor Hemphill and Justice Gobin, and the head coach of the Eagan Wildcats is Tim Foley. Ladies and gentlemen, your Eagan Wildcats. The officials for tonight's game. The center referee is Connor Tobin. The assistant referees are Kyle Brandt and Paul Kamani. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time the national anthem will be played. The flag here at Wildcat Stadium is located at the north end of the stadium.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare bursting gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
Good evening, Wildcats fans. This is Gus Broman with ETV. Think of all the places in the world right now, and the one place I'd want to be is here at Wildcat Stadium. It is the Eagan boys Wildcats versus the Lakeville South Cougars. Really what's at stake here tonight is Eagan Wildcats section seating. The seedings, I believe, it would be up in the air, of course, but in our section would be Lakeville North will probably get that number 1 seed. But vying for that second seed is Apple Valley and the Eagan Wildcats. So a win here would probably put them in the ranks for a second seed. Could be debated. Apple Valley, it was a tie when Eagan played Apple Valley. However, Eagan's overall record is a bit better, but Apple Valley's conference record is better. But it should be noted that at first in the conference is Shakopee, and in one of the non-conference games, Eagan beat Shakopee 5-1. During the conference tilt, they actually lost 1-5. So the officials tonight, doing the center is Connor Tobin. Last time he was on the Eagan turf, he issued a red card to Luke Anderson, the goaltender. It was a deserved red card, but it's been a while since Connor's here. This is the first game he's been here. And then Paul Kamani is AR2, and then Kyle Brandt is AR1. Eagan is going with their usual starting lineup, except they put Derek, the sophomore, as starting tonight. Usually he subs in, but he is the leading scorer of these Wildcats with 6 goals. And actually the second leading scorer has 3 goals, so he definitely is a matchmaker and also has quite a few assists, number 10. So it's unusual a little bit. Also Isaac Gingrich is starting up top. So keys to the game here. Lakeville South is really big in the back. They got some 6'4", 6'3" guys. Not necessarily the fastest ones in the world, but they are tall and good in the air. Nate Bennett, the goaltender of Lakeville South, having some jersey issues. I don't know why you'd put on goalie gloves and then try to put the jersey on over, but it's his prerogative. So it's hard to say that Eagan has home field advantage, just as they've played on this turf twice. So they're still trying to get used to it. An 8-week delay in the surface being done, but they are right near their house. So here we go, getting started here. Look for Eagan to try to control the ball early and get some 2-3 touches in before they go big. Last couple weeks they've been doing a lot of nice through balls against Burnsville. Actually, it should be noted against Burnsville they missed a PK, and then they had a PK saved, and so they still won 2-1. So, all right, we're settling it down. Moreno to Broman. Broman looking through, can't get it to Gingrich. Gingrich's trying to settle it down. Goes to Chris McGrath. Derek Sy battling hard. He gets it. He's looking for a left. He shoots a right over to Jack Bland. Bland can't quite settle it. Pass might have been a little bit behind, but I like Derek. Not only does he look to shoot, but he looks to pass. He has a great vision of the field for a sophomore. Nate Bennett is going to be taking the goal kick. Dalton, is the wind really coming through on my mic? Bennett, Sy goes down hard. Connor calls that early. So it's a free kick from about 32 yards out. I would guess that a Moreno would be taking it, or Broman. Broman, this should be a lefty, because then you can swing it away from the keeper into the goal. Moreno, and who knows how much they've looked at game film of the Wildcats.
Number 5.
Broman is taking it. Oh, a slider ball in the... Ooh, they called an offside. Kamani puts a flag down. So Derek got a little bit of a jump, but you don't have to whistle offsides. They can put the flag down because, honestly, a goalie would want the ball in their hand than a free kick from 6 yards out. So Feint hits it over to Hernandez. Seagar settles it. Moreno, boy, does he do a nice job controlling that. Over to Bockenstead. Bockenstead goes big over the top, looking for the home run ball. Doesn't get it. Settles by Keith. Lakeville South kicks it out of bounds. We take a quick throw in. Vince Caparelli to Gingrich. Heads it over to Bland. And it's gathered in by Bennett. Oh, throws it to the side. Keith struggles with it. That's going to be a Wildcat throw in. Inside 30 yards. Jacob Frost comes up to take it. Frost looking for options. Throws a goal line for Broman. Can't quite get it settled down.
Out of bounds off the Wildcats. Goal kick for
Goes
the
to Nate
Cougars.
Bennett. All right, here we are. Nate Bennett taking quite a few goal kicks already here. He needed a quick change on his jersey. He's wearing a gray shirt, thinking that that's different enough than white, but Connor Tobin says no. Jake Bland does a nice job shutting that down. Calvin Keith throwing it in. All right. To Luke Faint. All right. Bland tries to shut it down. Frost stepping in, takes it away from Faint. Oh, no, to Hernandez, who gets it over. Hayden Hunter passes it back. Oh, they are going big. Look at the spin on that ball. It should be noted, there is a super stiff wind up here. Due to COVID, we're not allowed in the press box, so we're hanging on top of the press box. It's going toward your screen, so going from the south bench to the Eagan bench. Maybe a little bit of a tilt for Eagan. Will Bockenstead, the big guy, can throw it a mile, keeps it on the ground to Gingrich. Gingrich tries to get it into Caparelli, a little miscommunication there. Goes to Lakeville South. Gingrich troubling them. Hernandez gets it. Gingrich gets it back. Kind of bouncing around. All right, settled down in by Luke Faint. Sebi Moreno on him like white on rice. Good job, Sebi. No turn there. Sebi just pickpockets him. Oh, it's good to see him on just, oh, there we go. To side to Moreno. Moreno getting it. Looking left, goes to Bland. Ball goes straight up. Broman trying to heads it into the corner. I like this play. They're just going to kick it out. Yep, there it is. Lakeville South had no option. Hayden Hunter just says, I'm just getting it out of here, so they don't score on my watch. My apologies, that was Oliver. Choker. Broman, big throw in. He sees Gingrich. Gingrich, oh, he turned his head, but Derek Sy gets a one on goal.
Shot number 10, Derek Sy.
First shot on goal by
Hey,
Derek
Nate Bennett.
Sy. Broman with the big throw. Gingrich turns his head, goes over, goes to Sy. Good job by McNair, settling it down. Gathers in. Oh, nice job by the referee. He feels so sorry. He says, oh, sorry about that, guys. I got in the way, Connor says. Drop ball south. Official has to stand somewhere. Actually, a good move by him just to blow it dead and said, hey, restart this. Sorry about that, boys. Seagar, oh boy, one touch there. McNair, instead of clearing it, tries to settle it, and then there's trouble inside the box, and it's a big shot over the bar. You know, early on in a game, that a big boot is what's deserved there. McNair just needs to clear that. There's no sense in touching it, especially when you've been out playing a team. McNair has got a big foot. Could have been used there. Corraldi goes to Frost. Frost looking line. Goes big down the line to Gingrich. It'll be headed, and he goes over it. And Beauchamp kicks it out of bounds. It's an Eagan ball. So Eagan is getting exactly what they want here. They're getting some good passes, good touches. It's a drop pass to, oh, Frost nutmegs. Oh, he just nutmegged Calvin Keith. That was pretty. Many times you nutmeg when you're dribbling, but it was a megged pass. Well done. Nate Bennett with the ball in his hands. It's a kick low. Caparelli misreads it. He steps forward and it bounces over his head. Broman's trying to get it, pickpockets him, and he's getting fouled heavily. Delivers it quick down the line. This is where they really struggle. They're not quite sure what to do with it. Olsen, oh, he gathers it in. Sorry, that's Oliver. Choker again to Calvin Keith. Ooh, nice little 1-2 pass there. McNair settles it. Oh, can't quite get it down. Oh, it's a break. Oh, very nice job. George just settles that in. Can't quite keep it in play. Well done there. All right. It looks like Choker is going to be, oh, just had 2 balls on the field. Can't do that. They get it in. Jacob Frost not allowing the turn. Very good. Calvin Key says, I didn't touch that. Of course, no one argued that he did. Oh, very good job by Bland. Just blocking that. Oh, and he gets it back. Gingrich taking it down the line. He's buying time like that. Doesn't quite get it. Choker gets it back into play. Up to J.P. Hill. J.P. Hill, number 6, actually leads the Cougars in assists with 3. So player to look out for. Sebi, nice turn. Oh, that was filthy. Very nice. Ooh, heated pass up to Sebi. Sebi's trying to, oh, he sees Derek. He's breaking in. He's free. Oh, and he's getting pushed quite a bit. Wow, Chris McGrath knew he was outclassed. He was outsped. And so he was just kind of getting that arm down. Not enough to call it for Connor, but something to look out for. Clearly, Derek can blow past him like a mailbox. Broman gathers it in, gets tripped hard.
Whistle foul on the Cougars.
Broman goes early. He sees side, goes down the side, and Derek collects it when Beauchamp can't quite get it. Oh, don't see that often. Derek just kind of lost. This goes back to how long have you been on your home field? And the answer is not enough. He didn't realize that the line was right there on the end zone line, so unfortunately it went raw to play. Fortunately, the Eagan team has not even had a chance to practice, so they kind of get out here for a game, and that's about it. So every minute on this turf, knowing where these lines are when it's lined for 4 different sports, it's kind of confusing, and Derek paid the price there. So we're back into play here, though. Will doing a nice job causing creation. Oh, Jacob Frost, nice. Just steps in at the right time. Soft pass by McNair. We still recover. Blandy gets it. He's going down. Is he going to go corner? He is. He sees the corner. South having a hard time in the back. Boy, Broman is coming back. It's over his head. Sebi calls him off, collects it, buys his time, sees Frost. Frost goes line. He's going line. Go goal line, Jacob Frost. All the way down. All the way down, son. There you go. And he gets taken out. And it's called, what is he calling? He pointed PK, and then he's like, oh my goodness, is this it is a PK. Well done, Jacob Frost. Understanding from the game film that this team is not fast in the back. Jacob Frost sees that opening, and he says, I'm taking it. I think he heard me yell. Do you think he heard me yelling? Take a goal line, Jacob Frost. When he was 11 years old, I told him, go goal line. It's taken 6 years, and now he's earning this. Jacob actually has 3 goals on the year, including 2 PKs, and he puts it gingerly in the corner. Accuracy is power. Young players at home, take note of that penalty shot. He said, I know exactly where I want to go. I want to tickle the twine to the right. I choose my spot. I place it. Well done. Jacob Frost, that's his 4th goal of the year. So quite unusual. An outside back is actually his 2nd leading scorer. Well deserved. I like Tim Foley's decision. Hey, Jacob Frost, guess what? You ran the goal line. You deserve the PK. You haven't missed one. Puts it in the back of the net. Should be noted, one of his PKs against Eastview is against the backup keeper. He put it high. Keeper had a hand on it, but it was too hard, and he got placed back. Oh, Roman a chest pass to Sebi. Chest pass in the sense that he literally put his chest and sent it to him, not like the basketball chest pass. Good use of time there. Okay, let's see what the Wildcats do now. Frost big into Gingrich. Side tries to settle it. Can't quite get it down. All right, good pressure. One thing I appreciate about Derek Sy is that as a forward, he comes back. If he loses it, he's going to sprint 12, 15 yards and try to make some commotion. You know, many forwards just give up and say, I'm not scoring, I'm out. But he really did a nice job. Great call by Kyle, right there on the offside. He sees Garrett Johnson trying to cheat in a little bit. Offside called immediately. McNair will be taking this indirect free kick. Indirect means it has to hit another player before it goes in the goal. In this case, it's purely academic. You're not going to score from 80 yards out, but still fun to say and introduce that to the grandparents at home that might not have grown up with soccer. And you'll see if you're at the game, you can tell it's an indirect free kick by looking at the center referee. If he has his hands straight up in the air, that's indirect. If he doesn't have his hands anywhere, it's direct, meaning it can go straight into the goal. If a direct kick is called inside the penalty box, that's what elicits a penalty shot, which we just saw Jacob Frost convert on. So 1-0 with 12 minutes down. Direct kick by Lakeville South, as long as we've talked about indirect. I like this motion offense. It's like, wow. All right, Lakeville South gets in. Caraldi comes out, he gets hit. He gathers the ball. Connor runs in late just to say, hey, I saw things. Doesn't call anything. Joe Olson took that big kick. Ooh, ball goes out of bounds, thankfully. Hayden Hunter could not quite keep it into play. Is that Hayden Hunter? I can't quite tell. Yeah, it is. I don't think he's being subbed just because he couldn't keep it in, but it should be noted he's out of the game now. Nicholas Cron coming in for the Wildcats, taking out Isaac Gingrich. Coming into the game is Austin Stone King. Bach instead looking big throw down the line. He gets that big throw, bounces up and over. Lakeville South can't control it. Chris McGrath, the guy who got beat on that goal line run by Jacob Frost, knows he's got some speed to contend with up there. Bach instead throws it in. It's a one-touch pass out. Sebi collecting it, doesn't have, he does have options. Will shows himself. I like how Will immediately said, I need to get away from my player and make myself a target, which he did. All right. Oh, big ball over to Bland. He heads it. Oh, deflects. Bland was a little bit overrunning it. Tried to get it back to Cron. Cron has fresh legs. Rarely do I see him run 35 yards back to get it, but he did a great job recovering on that. Well done, Cron. Ball goes straight up. Broman collects it on the ground, fakes it, gets it to Cron. Cron looking, buying some time, setting it up. Looks like he's, Bland gets it in, can't quite get it to Broman. Sebi stops. Oh, tough call there, Connor. I mean, Sebi has to stand somewhere on the pitch. He has to stand somewhere, and then the Lakeville South player, actually the leading scorer, Mosavi, comes back, and he happens to be there. So in basketball, they call charging there. It should be noted, number 10 is their leading scorer. He has 3 goals on the year. He subbed in. There's rumors that he was hurt, so you always want to see high school kids have the best lineup possible out, so it's good to see him on the pitch. Broman's pickpockets, no shot there, gets it to Blandy, he turns it, looking left foot on the ground, doesn't get the touch he wanted. South throws it in, not sure, it was the stacked throw-in play. I'm not sure why JP Hill was stacked up right against Austin Stone King. To Caparelli to Derek buying some time, waited a little bit too long, but Lakeville South kicks it back to Will. I like that pass by Derek. He goes way back to the back line. Frost sees it, goes line. Here's a fast guy. Cron, he's going to take him goal line. Here it is again. Once again, we just can't quite understand the lines here.
Derek's side, number 10.
You know, is a little,
save made. Nate Bennett.
They're calling it a save, but it technically wasn't. It's a goal kick. Nicholas Cron ran out of real estate. Once again, it's just kind of, your eye first looks at, okay, it's the back of the white line, but it's actually the back of the blue line is the soccer line. Blandy heads it. Fortunately goes right to Lakeville South, to JP Hill. Okay, Frost is coming back. McNair calls him off, but he's not. He needs to deliver that. If you call him off, you have to kick the ball immediately. Oh my goodness, this is trouble. Inside, big shot, and Caraldi bats it down. Good shot by Masabi.
Save made. Jerome Caraldi.
McNair needs to deliver that out of there. It's getting a little too cutesy in the back. That's twice now, so we can do better. You know, when you're dominating a game like this, it's, you know, you don't want to have one little oopsie determine one entire goal. So like to see it play safe, especially, you know, I said the wind was kind of coming toward your screen, but as the game is going on, it feels like it's going a little bit more in the Wildcats' favor. I mean, it technically is a crosswind, but more kind of a corner to corner. It's a Cougar kick. It's a direct kick.
12, Joe Olson with the kick.
It's Olson in. Goes over the top. Play it safe, boys. Oh, that is nothing. They wanted a PK. McNair needs to be more careful. This is the third time I'm saying you need to be more careful, Mr. McNair. One slip like that evens the game up, and
Substitution
and
for
it's
the
not an even game right now.
Isaac Ginnerich, number 12. Coming off is number 25, Wilt Backenstead.
You know, on these, Backenstead is out and Gingrich is in. Gingrich started the game as a forward. Now he's in as a right back. Seaguard taking the ball up, plays it on the ground, doesn't go Wildcats. Gingrich gets it, tries to go inside to Caparelli. Caparelli to Gingrich. Gingrich to South. Guy goes down hard. Oh, Sebi tries to get him to not turn. Nice foot skills in the middle there, but he's not getting rid of that ball, that Luke Feint. You know, if you beat a guy in soccer and it's high school soccer, then pass it. You don't beat him, get beat again. You know, you dribble to pass, and Luke Feint is holding on the ball a little bit too long for the Cougars. To the Wildcat benefit, though, and it's a throw-in, Wildcats. 22 minutes left. Excuse me. Actually, Luke got a little frustrated in that, and he actually committed the foul. Seaguard. Oh, no, now they're saying it's a throw-in. Oh, nice flick header by Caparelli. Ball straight up. Wildcats don't challenge at all. Gingrich gets it. Goes over the top to Sy. Sy's bringing it down. You know, we just want Derek Sy to score because, candidly, he's got the best celebration in the state. I'm not going to tell you what it is. If you're new to Wildcat TV, you just have to cheer for number 10 because you'll see something special. All right, big throw by Lakeville South. Flick header. Sebi tries to collect it. Gingrich goes back to South. Masavi gets the ball again. Masavi and Keith and Feint are kind of the ones to watch here for Lakeville South. They're doing some nice connecting passes. Oh, nice tap out by Broman to Cron. Cron gets it in the inside of the upper inner thigh, takes it, he's going down. He sees Sy running. He says, I'm taking the ball myself. Buys some time. He wants to go, tries to nutmeg him, doesn't get what he wants. Bland with the 30-yard shot. Back to Broman, shanks off the shin guard. Sy gets it. He's trying to settle it down to Blandy, who takes a great shot, and it is off the goal. He's handed in the net. Jack Bland, thank you very much. It was the inside of the foot. He sees the open shot, and he says, I'm going upper corner. Nate Bennett's like, back, too late. Oh, that was beautiful, Jack Bland. It was actually somewhat similar to the first goal of the year that Jack Bland scored last year. That's his second goal on the season. And what about the composure inside the box? Derek Sy doesn't flip out at all. He just gathers it, plays it negatively to Jack Bland, who hits it in the upper corner. Boy, that was brilliant. Very nice job. He almost hit that too well. Good settle there. Goes over to Sebi. All right, Derek's getting held now. Now they know South is feeling outclassed right now. They're like just grabbing jerseys now. Connor's not seeing how we see it. He's calling it against the Wildcats.
The 20th minute of the game. The time of the goal.
Yeah, of course Sy got that assist. That puts him 3 on the year. He's tied with Broman now for the most assists. Hans Broman has 3 assists. Derek Sy has 3 assists. Derek just sees the field so well. And Bland was not messing around. Good field awareness by Jack Bland. He sees it, he goes, I need to shoot now, or it's not there. And Bennett is going to be watching this game and just going, wow, what a shot. I mean, Bennett was in the right spot, but as soon as Bland hit it, it was like back, too late. And it's an offside call.
Two substitutions.
Good call by
Lakeville
Kyle.
South. Into the game, Colin Crawford, number 17. And Max Just, number 8. Coming off for the Cougars, Chris McGrath, number 3.
South flipping
And Joe
quite a
Olson,
few
number 12.
players. I like how Eagan is just doing a really nice job in the center midfield, just controlling this play. You know, instead of, the ball's just kind of keep. Oh, that was a nice flick header by Derek Side. They call offside on Jack Bland. Paul Kamani
That's offside.
says that's offside. Bar Bland says no way.
Red free kick.
It's
Lakeville South.
offside, and here we go. Got to line it up with Paul Kamani, who's on the other side of the field. Paul's a very experienced referee. Might have a hard time keeping up with some of these sprinters at tonight's game, but that was the right call there. Broman riding hard. All right. They're playing it back. Austin Stone King. Stone King to Feint. Feint trying to go through. Bland coming back, thankfully. Feint going again. He'll dribble till his heart is content. Broman slows him down, but Feint says, I'm still going to dribble here. It goes outside. Blake Martin. Vince Caparelli pickpockets him to Moreno. Moreno buying some time. A nice heavy step. Tries to go too big. Bockenstead, what the flight fruitcake. He's up there as a left forward? Boy, he must have subbed in as a wing. I did not see that coming. All right, ball's going outside. Bockenstead comes back. Bockenstead usually is a defender. He's on as a wing. I think he's on as a wing. No, he's on as a forward. He's on as a left forward because Jack Bland is still that wing.
Free kick upcoming.
So he's up top with Derek Sy. Should be noted that Will Bockenstead had a lovely left-footed goal early on in the season. So maybe Tim Foley's like, let's see what we have up top. Or maybe he wants to win some balls in the air because Connor Beauchamp is also a tall drink of water. Oh, a side bicycle. Doesn't quite get it out. Thank you with the big clear right away. Thank you, Jacob Frost. Derek Sy can't quite settle it. They're looking through ball. Sebi just knocks it down. They're looking for a big chip, and he's still on, and now he's offside. So it's a new rule call in the last 2 years
Lakeville South.
that you don't call the player offside unless you see him touch the
free
ball.
kick for the Wildcats.
Which is
Cougars
difficult
offside.
because many of us parents are like, wave the flag, put the flag up. And you think they missed it, but you can't call that they're offside until they touch the ball. And the point being is that something might happen where it would, for instance, if it rolled to the keeper, you'd rather have the ball in the keeper's hand than an indirect free kick. All right. Throw in for Stone King. Stone King chucks it in. Goes off Luke Feint. Sure, he'll try to dribble here. Straight up. Bland doesn't go straight up. Broman settles it. Right foot to right away to Caparelli, who's trying to shield it. Gets tossed. Oh, my Lanta. Just Max Just. Are you kidding me? Like, that's at least a conversation. I'm not saying card, but a conversation. I mean, not even a hint of going for the ball. Both hands. Jacob Frost gets it, goes up and over the top, and of course this is just going to be placed out of bounds by Choker. Roman wants this big throw. All right, we got the sophomore Ryan Leonard is
First for the
up
Wildcats
top.
in the game, Ryan Leonard's number 9.
And also the
Emilio
sophomore
Villasenor, number 13.
in.
Back in is Nick Cron, number 18.
Nicholas Cron is up
Three
top. Okay,
substitutions
here's
for
what
the
we're
Lakeville
looking
South
for here.
Cougars.
We're looking for
Back
a
in
big
Hayden
toss
Hunter,
to
number
Nicholas
11.
Cron. Here it is.
Also back in
Broman over to
Calvin
Cron.
Keith, number
Can't be
5.
offsides on a throw it.
Chris McGrath,
Oh!
number 3.
Bounces and it gets gathered in by Bennett. That was exactly what the coach draws up. They haven't seen a Broman throw in yet, so Broman threw it way over the top, but unfortunately couldn't quite get it to Cron. Emilio battling. This is the inside of the central midfield that I'm loving. Just scrappy as all get out. Pickpocketing. Broman on the ground to Cron. Cron buys time back to Broman. Broman's like, gets it to, doesn't quite get it to Leonard's, and of course they'll just tap it out of bounds. So Choker just hits it out. Broman says, I want this again. The Cougars are now respecting the throw, I think. but Broman will still look for Cron. He gets it up in the air. It touches the ground, and it gets gathered in by Bennett. Again, that's a third throw, and it's bounced on the ground and gone to the keeper. Bennett, the boot, the knuckler goes back. Gathered in. Ooh, through ball on the ground. Feint has played it a little bit early. Caraldi says thank you. Ooh, nice drop kick by Caraldi. You know, he was out for an ACL injury, close to 2 years. Ooh, Leonard's tough call there. He did nothing intent there, but still got him hard. Caraldi came back. He was doing the punts. Actually worked quite a bit with the starting keeper, Jacob Witt. Jacob Witt does a very nice drop kick. Also great kid, and just has taught Jerome how to do that in the last few weeks. So the benefit to a drop kick is that all the inertia is going in distance instead of height. So think about a football punter. When they punt it, it goes straight up in the air and then kind of comes down. But when it's more closer to the ground, like a kickoff, it kind of like stays lower, so the inertia's on the ground.
For the Cougars, number 36, Blake Martin.
All right, we've got some new bodies in here for the Wildcats.
And
it's the little Foster child, Gabe, number 2.
Number 2, Gabe Frost.
And then it
and number 4, Donald Ty, coming off number 11.
4, Donald Ty's in the game as well.
12,
Cron gets tackled. Calvin Keith just dropped him. I mean, looking at the game film on South, they're big in the back, but they're not super fast. And when the Wildcats are lining up 2 guys that are just tracksters, you're going to struggle back there. Jacob can't quite get the ball on the ground to White. Calvin Keith settles it. Andy totally sees that it's a hand. Indicted himself before Connor even called it, but it was called.
A foul on the Wildcats.
17 is Broman does not want the quick kick, and Colin Crawford is just bouncing Hans, pushing him. He has no intent of kicking it, but he just didn't want Hans to be there. Hans just didn't want a quick kick when the team wasn't ready. Ball's in the air. Oh my goodness, a nice gather, and that's a goal. Yep, Masavi scores again. The leading scorer. If there's one guy to mark, it's number 10. That's his 4th goal on the year. Unfortunate. One little lapse in judgment, and boom, it's a goal. So that puts the Wildcats up 2-1.
Into the game now for the Wildcats.
Super sub Caden Larson is in for Jacob Frost. That's kind of what I was fearing early on. When you have one little lapse and boom, it's a goal. And so here we are, where it's we're only up by 1 now. We got to get this possession back, and it's going to be interesting because we have many guys who are substitutes on the field right now. So let's see if they can gather and kind of keep the composure and just bring it down, because clearly what we've seen is
number 10, Louis Masabi. The assist, number 3, Chris McGrath.
Whoa.
28th minute, the time of the goal.
What in the world? How can you not call that? Oh, what? How can you not call that?
Cougars goal
Calvin Keith just totally just runs over. I don't know what's going on here. So
Chris McGrath,
Wildcats just need to settle down and play this possession that they've been playing earlier. But what needs to be noted, it is a group of subs out there right now, along with a few of the starters. But we just need some composure. Calvin Keith is out of bounds, and a little poetic justice after steamrolling Larson the last time. Okay, well, I guess it isn't poetic justice, because Kyle says it's a white throw-in. So Wildcats need to settle it down. They play it negatively to Colin Crawford. Back in. Oh, and there's a fine how do you do. That's a legal shoulder charge that time by Calvin Keith. Calvin Keith is not very tall compared to their back line, compared to anyone. So I guess if you can't beat him, just run him over. Big, long cross. Stick with your guys. Caraldi. McNair is boxing out. That could be called obstruction. McNair has got to play the ball, boys. Okay, they're playing it right up the middle here. Keith in the ground. Nice 1-2-3 passing. Keith looking to go inside. All right, this is the player to watch. You got to mark this guy. He's looking to dribble the field. Nicely done. Masavi knows where he wants to go. He wasn't quite trusting his team and says, I'm dribbling till I'm done. Leonard's dribbles it right into Lakeville South, but we get it back. All right, Gingrich tries to play it aggressively. Ball's going to Seagar. Seagar plays it out. Oh, it's called a foul. Things are getting a little cheap out there. Whatever mic we have on the field, I'm loving it. This is great. Eagan TV, time and time again, does the best out of anyone in this conference. We go to away games and everyone's like, ETV's better, and clearly we're blessed to have them in the community. They always do a great job. All right, can't quite settle it down. Goes to Cron. It's going to be a deep throw-in right near Kamani there. 10 yards from the corner flag. 9 minutes left. You know, they're going to have to back that all the way up, Connor. Back that up. Another 7 yards. It's right in front of Kamani, but they let it go, and then he sprints up. A little disappointing there, 10-yard gain, but that's all right. We'll settle it down, gain it back. Cougars, oh, Emilio does a nice pickpocket. Going to the outside, play it early, Andy, play it early. There you go, nice ball to Larson. Larson bringing it in the inside. Not where we want it, but he's gonna try to get it back. All right, going down hard. All right, Mac just goes to the corner. Seagar gathers the ball. Ball over to Frost. Play the ball. Nice. Frost knew he ran out of space and said, I'll just play it off south and get us a throw-in. Don Ty will be taking the throw-in. 8 minutes left. Time of possession, 62-38 for the Wildcats. Completely unofficial, completely made up, but that's what it feels like. All right, South going big down the line. O'Mara trying to test Larson. Larson tries to go around Keith. Sebi playing it negatively to Andy. Broman gets it, touches it gingerly to Emilio. Emilio beats one guy, gets tripped up. Mac he's been out there 7 minutes, and that is his 8th foul. 3 have been called.
For the Wildcats.
I think his role is to slow things down. Not a bad foul, actually, to slow things down, because Emilio would have been had quite a few options there. Moreno gets it over to Cron, can't quite get it. It's going to roll out. Blake Martin dances the ball all the way to the corner.
And there are 2 substitutions for Lakeville South.
About 7 minutes left.
Number 4. Also back in is J.P. Hill, number 6. Coming off, Garrett Johnson, number 2. Garrett O'Mara,
J.P.
number
Hill
7.
is back on the game. He's the leading assister for those Cougars.
And for the Wildcats back in the game, Jake Frost, number 8.
All right, the ball's going to Emilio. He gathers it down. Broman asking for it, doesn't get it to him, but Frost gets it to Emilio. Cron goes corner. A little miscommunication there. He thought someone was going, but Blake is not playing it. Now he drills it to Emilio. Looked like a pass from the Wildcats, actually. Frost getting it. Meggs. Keith. Filthy Meg on the pass. Cron all the way. Go goal. Oh, Leonards takes the shot. Goes right into the crowd. Emilio gets it, gathers it. Would have liked to seen a shot there. Ty passes it up. Gabe Frost going goal line and earns a corner. This is the first corner kick for the Eagan Wildcats. It'll be a left swinging.
Cougars, it's a corner kick for the Wildcats.
Hans Broman will be taking it. He's the lefty natural, where this wind, you want to put this ball about 8 yards out and have it bend into Bennett. It'll look like it's untouchable, but in this wind, it'll be blowing it in. All right, it's lined up. Kamani's like, no, I want it closer. I want it 2 millimeters closer to me. Okay, looks like it's going to be a motion corner. Cron is on the goalie. A lot of height there for the Cougars. Broman curls it in, and it bounces in to Frost. Frost gathers it, controls it, keeps it. Oh, it's out of play. Dang it. Oh, it was so close. All right, it's going to be a throw-in. Unfortunate. Missed opportunity, but I like that we put it in the mixer and saw what happened. Ball goes to the big boys in the back. Beauchamp clears it out, but not completely. Don gets it. Out to Gabe Frost. Need a quality touch here. Goes back to Don. That's a little tight, but we earn the throw-in. That's all right. Balls are bouncing all over the place. It'd be nice to have ball boys again. Ball boys are illegal during this COVID era. When the track was still setting, we were able to have ball boys that day. So if you want to keep the virus away, build a new track. All right, Broman throws it in. He goes big. It's over the top. It goes straight up in the air. All right, gathers in. Side trying to control it. Foul is called. Emilio showing some good sportsmanship. Helping South off the floor. All right, it's going to be a direct kick. Just under 4 minutes. It's 2-1.
McGrath, number 3.
Big McGrath kicks it. A lot of hands. Sebi, and then they call it a push. And now this is where we had troubles last time. So the defenders need to be touch tight. And if you look at the screen right now, you have 4 that's no one can touch them. Okay, now you got to stay with your guy until the ball is cleared out of the area. So it doesn't count if you're close to him now. It counts until it's out of the area. So they head it back. Ball goes to Gingrich. Left foot out to side. This could be exciting, but they just play it to the side. McGrath playing it safe, keeps it on the turf. They play it back under heavy pressure, playing it to the side to Stone King. Little give and go. Frost sees it. Stone King trying to get on the outside. Frost wisely plays it to Emilio. Nice little step over by Emilio. Plays it. Fortunately, it goes right to Crawford. Plays it inside. This is a dangerous player. Oh, it's out. Yep, thank you. Masavi, once he gets it, he's exciting. He'll take it around. Good sportsmanship by Masavi. He's, instead of getting frustrated and leaving the ball, he plays it back to Caraldi. It's a goal kick, 2.5 minutes to play. They play it wide to Seagar. Seagar playing it wide again. Take your space, Don. Play it up. Ball goes inside to Emilio. Switching the field, can't keep it on the turf. Now settles it down to Sebi. Sebi playing it on the ground to Frost. Frost, little nutmeg to Emilio to Cron. Jacob doing that very nice overlap, and here we go. It's a foot race, and he beats him on the foot race, Blake Martin, but it was a good tackle. Completely fair. Completely fair. And they're calling it a corner kick. This will be taken by a right footer and swinger. It'll be Nicholas Cron.
This is their second.
So second corner kick.
The kick is number 18, Nick Cron.
So Nicholas is going to look to serve it up into the mixer. The wind is stiff. It's a big ball over the cross. Can't quite get it. McNair gathers it. What's he going to do? He's going to keep possession, and it's a throw-in. It's a reset. Broman will be coming over to take the throw-in, 1:28. No need to completely rush this, with time on their side. So it'll be one viable chance before this halftime, 1:15. So we're looking to put it to Sai's head. But once again, there's some tall drinks of water. Beauchamp is 6'5". It gets in there. Oh, Emilio tries the bicycle. Can't quite make contact. Love the effort. No foul here. No foul. Very nice, Andy. Way to keep it on the ground. Controls it. Gets it to Emilio. Big stutter step. Tries to go on the ground. Doesn't quite deliver that pass. Frost coming back hard. The ball is kept into play. Okay, you've played the ball, boys. Play the ball. Jockey. Oh, he gets beat. And he's going in hard. And it leaves the player, and it goes over the bar. Thank goodness. almost too good of a pass to Austin Stone King. Stone King could not finish his lunch.
Stone King, number 9.
And it will result in a Wildcat goal kick. Seagar will take the goal kick. Goes big, goes over to Cy. Broman goes big to the outside to Cron. Left foot big, 5 seconds left. The big Beauchamp puts it out. Cron tries to throw it in, and that's the end of the first half. So, Gus, what do you think of this first half?
After 40 minutes of play,
well,
the South Suburban
thanks for
Conference
asking.
game, the score of the Eagan
We
Wildcats
only have one
2.
person in the box, so I'll talk about what we think. It was
Will be 10 minutes.
really good control. The starters really did a good job for the Wildcats. Controlled that center of the field, and then
10 minutes.
really had some good quality chances. And did convert. Jacob Frost was able to go that goal line, and where and the defender just took him down, earned that penalty kick. It was well done. And then second goal came quite a few minutes later, but
scoring for the Wildcats in the 10th minute,
to
and
be
a
up
penalty kick was number
2-0.
8, Jake Frost.
And then,
the time was 9:51.
Play was going very
Scoring
well.
for the Wildcats in the 20th
And with
minute.
the,
Number 7,
with the time
Jack
of
Land.
possession,
Assist number 10, Derek Sy at 19:13.
Continued on, and then we had
scoring for
some
Lakeville
nice
South in
touches
the
inside the
28th
box with Derek
was number
Sy.
10,
And he had the
Malik
composure,
Kasabi
played it
with
back
the
to
assist
Bland.
to number
Bland
3,
one timed
Chris
it in the
McGrath at
upper corner.
27:49.
It's a very well placed ball. And then we had one drop for a direct kick, a little drop in attention, and then it went right to the leading scorer, Loic Masavi, and that puts us at a 2-1 tilt here at halftime. So I put myself in Tim Foley's shoes, and I say, okay, boys, where are we at? I think what we'll see is we'll see Jake Witt in the nets for the second half. He's generally the starting keeper, but he'll be back in nets, and so Foley will put the starters back in the game and go, boys, settle down. We need this. We need this game. Be you. We need a little bit stronger touches in the back. We just need to have quality touches and be playing the ball 100% of the time.
This is the final game of the regular season for the Wildcats boys soccer team. Their next game will be in the Section 3 Class 2A.
All right, so as these teams go to their benches and get some instructions from their coaches, we'll take a break. We'll be back for the second half, so we'll see in 8 minutes.
Hosting quarterfinal games. The section seeding process will take place later this week. If the Wildcat boys are one of the top 4 seeds in the section, they will be hosting a quarterfinal game next Wednesday, October 14th. Coming up later this evening here at Wildcat Stadium will be South Suburban Conference Girls Varsity Soccer. The Eagan Wildcats will host the Prior Lake Lakers. Their scheduled start time is 7:15. The Wildcat girls and Prior Lake tonight at 7:15 here at Wildcat Stadium.
they said. Why? I don't know. Too many things going on.
In the second half, the Wildcats will defend the north goal in front of the scoreboard, and the Lakeville South Cougars will now defend the south goal.
Let's go, boys! We dominate the second half! We don't want to win this game, let's go! Let's go! Get the three! 1, 2, 3, catch!
Welcome back to Eagan Wildcat Stadium. This is Gus Broman, the voice of Eagan Boys Soccer. Thanks to ETV, they always do such a fine job. I think what I like best about this broadcast, they have a microphone down on the field and in the stands, adding even more to this environment. Heard so many people say that with the limited number of attendance, it's almost better because now grandparents across the nation, across the world can be watching the game. So thank you, ETV, for your dedication. So
Wildcats will kick off to start the second half.
all right, we're playing it to the side here to Seagar, to Bockenstead, back to Seagar. Seagar playing it to Caparelli, heads it, can't quite get, Cron gets it, Caparelli to Bockenstead, little confusion there. Sebi over the top to Gingrich. Gingrich working hard. Broman gets a piece of it. Oh, can't quite get it over to Bland. All right, let's see. I like the control that the Eagan Wildcats are trying to bring in the second half now, so this is fantastic. The wind is still kind of coming toward your screen. It feels a little bit stiffer. Frost throws it down to Gingrich. They call a foul on that. A little push in the back. All right. McGrath is looking to take this kick. Direct kick 40 yards out. Jacob Witt is starting the second half as I predicted. The starting keeper usually. McNair does a nice job with the head. Ooh, very nice job by Sebi. He just pickpocketed Keith. I love it. On the ground, plays it over. I'm sorry, that's Jacob Frost who got it to Sebi. That was a very nice, clean tackle. All right, Keith playing it up. Plays it over to Olsen. Olsen, ooh, nice through ball there. And it's going to roll up, and Witt gathers it in. Calvin Keith ran as fast as he could. Oh, good distribution by Witt out to Bland early. Can't quite get it to Gingrich, unfortunate. I like the quick distribution by Witt. Very nice touch passes by South there on that series. Feint actually was passing the ball that time, and it turned out well. Hans can't quite get it to Blue, but hey, White will get it to Blue. Gingrich going. He's going for the home run ball over the top to Cron. Cron has 3 guys to beat, so he'll buy some time. Then he's going goal line, and the arm is coming up, and it's a goal line pass to Gingrich. Can't quite get a foot on it. Good job by Cron buying time. Bockenstead can't quite get it. Ooh, it's a nice pass through the middle to Fernandez. Fernandez hits it long, and it is called offside by Kamani. He was just on that.
Whistle.
Garrett
Offside,
Johnson
Lakeville
just
South.
needs an extra step in order to get past the defense.
Free kick for the
And with that
Wildcats.
extra step, he
Here's
was offside. So Bockenstead will be taking this kick. Now they change it up a little bit. Seagar says, I got it. Okay, it's a ball up in the air. Can't quite get it far enough to the Blues.
With that kick, number 15.
Bland to Broman. Broman to the outside as didn't quite have any. Oh, Bland keeps it in. That was a very nice play. Broman had nowhere to go, so he just bought time to the corner, and Bland's like, I'm with you, bud. I'll get it. Broman wrestles it through, gets it. Can't quite get it over to the top to Gingrich. Frost settles it, brings it to the floor. Stiff pass, goes to White. Beauchamp passes it to Fernandez. Seagar gets a couple feet on it, can't quite clear it out. Witt comes out, communicates clearly. Loved it. Hear that. Could hear it up in the box. Keeper! That's very good. You want the ball in the keeper's hands. There's that drop kick I love. There it is. Goes 55 yards in the air. All right, it goes hands down, boys. McNair, get it. Nice little tap. I like the early tackles against the Cougars. You don't want them to get the ball and start dribbling, so you want to tackle it early on that front line here. Sebi gathers it in. That was a very nice pass. Olsen kicked it, but it went right to Sebi. Cron taking it down. He's going to buy some time. He sees a long pass. Hans does get a head on it. Can't quite get it. It was a little bit too far to head it on goal, so Hans heads it as a center. Bland takes a quick shot. Why not? It was that quick shot in that first half that earned number 7 his second goal of the year. Big poof by Bennett straight up in the air. Moreno tries to collect it. Can't. He gets Hernandez is on it a little bit. Keith gathers it down. Sebi says, nope, not here. They play it negatively. Goes over to Hutter. Seaguard wisely steps in front. Cron gets taken out hard. Wait, nope, other way, Connor. Yep, sorry, we switched that half. That's all right, honest mistake. He blew it early, just pointed the wrong direction. Oh, Connor says, hold up, it was my fault. I pointed the wrong hand, so he wants a fair ball to be played. Fair enough, referees are humans too. It's a harder job than you think if you've never done it. Sebi buying some time, dribbles it in. Emilio. Okay, there's a lot of commotion there, guys. There's 4 guys on R2, so a pass would be nice. Seagar working hard. I love the step. Look at that. Eagan's completely bulldozed. Seagar really worked hard to get in front of that. Garrett Johnson is so frustrated. He just pushes Seagar down. Mentioned to say that is the second time that Johnson has gone for not the ball at all. So it might be time to have a conversation with number 2, Connor. Sebi's playing the long cross, doesn't quite get it to anyone in particular. Jacob Frost settles it down. Vince is trying to buy time, brings it over to Frost, puts it out to Bland. Bland chips it in, doesn't quite get into where he wants it. Bland gets the ball again, tries to get it out to Broman. South just drills it. Calvin Keith wants to send a souvenir to his bench. Be a Wildcat throw-in. 7 minutes gone here. This is looking what Foley wanted. He threw the starters back in and said, settle down, boys. Get possession. That's exactly what the starting lineup has done in the second half, is just completely possessed it and not giving up any easy ones. All right, header straight up. Bland gets it, he's trying to get it, can't quite get it. Connor calls something but doesn't point. Everyone assumes it's a South kick, so Joe Olsen will come back to get it. Olsen is a left footer. Kicks it big over the top. Our numbers down. McNair plays it to the head to Jacob Frost. Jacob brings it to the floor, gets taken out, and they call it a throw-in. All right, Frost says, I'll take the throw-in. All right, gets it, goes off of South, goes off of Blue, comes in. Who's going to possess this ball? It's going to Hernandez, who plays it wide over to Hutter. Hutter tries to possess it, plays it negatively. Cron adding commotion, big left foot over the top. Seagar's trying to get outside with it. Hutter plays it back. Over to JP Hill. JP Hill buys some time. Left foot. Little miscommunication, but it looked different. Witt buys some time. I don't know if you're going to spend 31 minutes here, but little cat and mouse with Garrett Johnson. Jake Witt, the drop kick. Love that thing. Here the rocket. It goes over the big boy. Let it roll out. Good job, Cronny. Beauchamp can't quite get a melon on it, even at 6'5". Speaking of 6'5", number 25, who's 6'5", Will Bockenstead takes a throw in. Gingrich, very well played. Right off of Beauchamp's knee. It's the third corner for the Eagan Wildcats, unofficially.
Corner kick for the Wildcats, their first of the second half, third of the game.
All
On
right.
the kick, Hans Broman.
Broman's going to
Number
be in swinging this. Like to see a big melon. Like to see someone aggressive here. Who's hungry? Who wants it for the Cats? Go Cats. Ooh, it's a nice narrow ball in the near. It's going to go out for a throw-in. Broman says, no, I'm going to try to keep it. Same result. Still a throw-in. See Cronny right now. See Cronny. There he is. All right. Gets it to Cron. Flips the header. Almost tries a bike by Jack Bland. I'm not quite sure what happened there. Great little heads-up play. All right. Johnson is going to get frustrated. Big clear by McNair. Resetting. Couple subs. Hutter's coming off for South. Bringing in an unrostered player here, number 32. We'll call him 32
Substitutions
because that's his number.
Stone King, number 9. Marco Saints, number 32, are back in for Lakeville South.
32 has the ball, and he throws it in. Caparelli, get hungry, get that ball back. Let's earn it back. Olsen playing it back. All right, JP Hill playing it. Johnson can't quite settle it down. It's not the ball Hernandez wanted, but hey, good try there. All right. Bockenstead going down. Cron can't quite get position. They bring it down. Feint, playing it back. Choker plays it wide. Wow, South doing a nice job using the entire width. Pickpocket by Sebi. Sebi's on. Good return hustle by Luke Feint. Comes back. Little 1-2. Broman settles it. Can't quite keep it blue. Hernandez looking for the big ball on the ground. Seagar says, I'm here. I got it. 32 pushes him nicely. South earns the throw in. 32 comes running in. Nice short pass to Hernandez, who kicks it out like touch of a blacksmith. No, it's a blue ball, guys. I don't know why Connor's looking all the way upfield to Kyle, saying which direction. That is your call, Connor. You're 20 yards away from it. Kyle's at midfield, so. Throw-in will be taken by Bockenstead.
Yes.
About 28 minutes left. Good step by Beauchamp on that, but even though it was a good step, we also gained 20 yards on the play. Kind of out of that deep corner now. Not tons of option. Tries to go to Isaac, and Beauchamp gets it. Keep your hands down, Andy. No need to dive in. There you go. Good defense, Mr. McNair. They play it back over to Choker. Choker plays it up, plays it inside. JP Hill walking in. He's dangerous with the ball. He's looking to pass at all times. Broman can't quite read the English on that ball. Hernandez plays it back. Good step by Bockenstead. Settle it down, Isaac. There you go. Bring it to the turf. Bring it to the turf, boys. Be patient with it. Wow, this back line of South, they're not looking to settle at all. The ball goes to Choker, and he's like, just get it out of here. I'll reset. Not good touch. Okay, no need to foul. They're calling a goal kick. Good communication by Connor and Kyle, making sure that they're both pointing at the right thing before the call is made. Bennett will be taking the goal kick here. Kind of looks like the gym keeper. Hey, gym keeper, put a pity on. I mean, at the high school level, get the guy another jersey, would you? I mean, you don't need a penny. It's high school soccer. Anyway, pass the plate at Lakeville South and get the boy another long sleeve jersey. Could be a t-shirt for all I care. Just something that's not a penny that looks like it's Fayed. Number 32 going inside. He passes the ball on the ground. Broman cleanly blocks it, gains possession, gets pushed. He better deliver this. He's getting bounced. Legal shoulder charges. Broman needs to pass that out a little bit earlier. I mean, if you beat one guy, then pass it. Johnson is bouncing around again. All right, this time it goes to Hill on the turf to Feint, who's playing it wide. Good crossing pass on the ground. Oh, still wrestling through is J.P. Hill. It's a cross on the ground. Thank you, Vince. Broman says, get out of here. Big swing to midfield. A good reset there. But McGrath plays it gingerly over to Stone King. Stone King playing it on the ground. Ooh, does that overlapping run. Great tackle by Jack Bland. And it goes off Stone King. Well done, Mr. Bland. It's a goal kick. 25 minutes left. Eagan needs to kind of regroup a little bit here, settle it down, and kind of take control of the time of possession. That first half, it was about a 62-38 time of possession, and this time it's more of a 30-70 right now in the last 5 minutes here. Big head, Bockenstead says 32. I'm going to take this throw, and Bockenstead's got a big bomber. Throws it to Cron over the top. And South defense, they're just happy to just not get beat. Beauchamp just heads it out of play.
For the Wildcats.
What I'd like to see is basically the Wildcats getting it on the surface and making some throws. So, you know, just getting on the surface, make some passes, and kind of see what the South team can do defensively. There is lack of control in the back. It's mostly just a big boot out, no possession whatsoever, and the speed factor is a thing. We can totally outrun these guys in a foot race. Bockenstead throws it in, comes out to 32 to Hernandez. Boy, George, that's the third time he's just wanted the ball more than South. He just wants it more than Garrett Johnson, and he gets it. Good job, George Seagar. When Garrett Johnson watches this tape, he's like, I should probably run for the ball, is what he'll learn from watching. Sebi, you need to pass. Way to buy the time. Gets it over to McNair. McNair to Frost. Frost, couple extra touches. Doesn't stay blue. Will over to George. George shields it. Johnson's running now. Witt with the big pound. Sees Isaac. Blandy does a nice job getting a noggin on that. Frost comes in, dropping it to the turf. Brings it, is playing it outside. Looking for the home run ball. We need a medium ball here. We're looking for that through ball a little too much. We need a little bit more creativity. Isaac does a nice job. Emilio goes outside to Cron. Cron bringing it back. Missed slide tackle by Beauchamp. He's getting inside the box, crosses it, goes off of South, and South is content with just kicking it out of play. It'll be a throw-in. Subs are coming on.
Back in the game.
Derek Sy is coming in for Isaac Gingrich. Okay, Bockenstead will be taking this throw. He's got a big throw-in. Unfortunately, he can't throw it into himself because he is a 6'5" guy. Be nice if he could throw it to a guy 6'5", but our one guy who took the throw-in off the post, inside, chest, Camparelli not giving up. Oh, and it's cleared out. Trying to keep it alive. Bockenstead, Emilio coming back, and a guy just completely falls. 32 says I was pushed. Ooh, little touch on the neck there by Joe Olson on Emilio's neck, a little uncalled for. I think the kick should be taken where the foul occurred, but Joe Olson says, no, I'll take it up 7 yards. Joe with the big left foot. It's a big ball across the top. Hernandez is coming in. He's got the ball. and it's way over the top. He just could not finish that at the high school level. I mean, that was 3 times over the bar. In fact, that cleared the track facility.
Goal kick coming for the Wildcats. 3 substitutions for Lakeville South.
If you're South, you might want to get someone to get that ball, because in about 10 minutes, if you're still down by a goal and there's a ball outside the stadium facility, that is a primo way to delay the game.
Joe Olson, number 12, and J.P. Hill, number 6.
All right, Witt looks over the field. He's got a great goal kick, so he should just boom this out. Plays it with the left foot over to Seagar. Seagar's looking, go in line, tries to get it to Cron. It's a double hit by Beauchamp. It went right down the shin guard. All right, John Cy coming back, working hard. I love that effort. J.P. Hill gets it away. Couple of touches by O'Meara. O'Meara looking again, touches it again, plays it on the ground. That's a very nice pass to an offside 32. Kamani calls it.
Whistle offside, Lakeville South is the call. The direct free kick upcoming for the Wildcats with the Cougars offside.
Right, halfway through the second half here. Back to the ball that was touched 4 times over the crossbar. A couple of kids got that. See if they can shake it in. Cy can't quite settle it. Love the effort going on back there. That's the pressure you like. Very good, Derek Cy. Causing Bland to almost get the ball. I mean, what you've seen is South really struggling in the back to actually get it out with any kind of decent touch. It's always a boom ball or a shank or a shoot the moon off the shin guard. So I like Cy coming in saying, I'm going to make you have a quality touch. Caparelli trying to do the... All right, that's a Wildcat throw in. Good job, guys. All right, Will Bockenstead coming up off the bench. Don Ty in for the Wildcats.
25 for the Cougars. Hayden Hunter, number 11, back in the game.
Okay, what you want to see the Wildcats do is, bring the ball down, get a little bit more creative now. Cy, very nice. South just, once again, just booming it. If I can't clear it over you, I'll clear it through you, and Cy gets a fortunate bounce right there. Very nice defense by Emilio, no turning going on. O'Meara looking to dribble more. Goes to the side. Hutter. It's out. They're saying it's out, and now it is out. Turn, carry it up the sideline, man on. Oh, we need a better touch than that. That's unlucky there. Caparelli did not get the touch he wanted. Playing it in. Emilio tries to settle it down. Emilio has 4 guys on him. Time to pass. There you go. He sees Cron. Cron should see Cy. Can't quite get it to Cy, but you watch. It's a boom ball. That's Cougar ball.
Substitution for the Wildcats.
That's how the Cougars play defense. They just boom it out.
Coming off
boom it out enough time to say, Broman's like, hey, I want to take this throw in. Cron, you get this header. It's a big throw over the top. Big ball there. Goes to O'Meara. Gathers it. Oh, Ty, it went under his cleats. He's got to get a touch on it. See Sebi. Sebi gets closed in on. Guy's got to communicate to him and let him know. A lot of touching going on there by Feint. Feint plays it on the ground. Frost is back. Plays it back to the keeper. It's a good boot by Jake. Jake Witt plays it to the side. South gathers it in. Plays it down the line. That's a nice through ball there. This is a dangerous ball. Over the top, crossed. Don can't quite get to it. They play it on the ground. Plays it over to Crawford. Crawford, the big ball.
Shot for the Cougars, number 17.
And a corner for Jake Witt.
Save, Jake Witt.
It was an ambitious shot by Mr. Crawford, and Jake Witt says, not in my house. Nice ball up to Cy. Cy gets totally pushed. Completely pushed. And they just dropped him like a bad habit right there. Choker.
Free kick upcoming for the Wildcats.
Sebi at midfield, 17 minutes left.
The kick is Sebastian
Like to
Moreno,
see a
number
medium
6.
kick here. Like to see a medium ball, maybe over to Frost. We've noticed in the last 5 minutes, you know, if I'm Sebi, just wait there till that guy's 10 yards away. I mean, there's no hurry that Sebi needs to get going on, so if he's going to stand 4 yards to the side, just demand it. We'll shoot the moon over the shoulder action for feint. Plays it. South does a nice job keeping it in, pressured in. Cy comes back, pressure by Broman. Cy gets it. He's going corner. Boy, this could be exciting. Goes inside, sees Caparelli. Caparelli gets it, pulls it back wisely. Lands looking for a shot again. And the gym keeper, Nate Bennett with the penny, makes the save. All right, rolls it out to the outside to Choker. Sorry, Beauchamp. On the ground. Boy, that's some nice possession. Ticky-tack pass and all the way up. O'Mara, nice ball. Plays it down the sidelines, kicks it out of play. This is Lakeville South throw-in. Ball rolls all the way to the track. Luke feint, gingerly jogging. Takes a good 45 seconds off the clock here. Without ball boys, it is quite unfortunate because the time of play is limited when the ball's out of play like this.
The corner kick for Lakeville South, it's their first.
Corner kick. Cougars' first corner kick of the game will be an in-swinger.
Before
That's dangerous.
on the kick.
And they go over the top, and it's a nice block there by Jacob Frost. Clears it out with his foot. They serve it back in. O'Mara, a ambitious header
kick for the
there
Wildcats.
by Beauchamp. He was happy to get ahead on it, but he put it about 13 yards wide.
Correction, back in number 12, Isaac Ginnerich.
That's going to
Also
the fence.
back in number 13, Emilio Villasenor. Coming off number 11, Vinny Caparelli. Also coming off, Jack Bland, number 7.
Set of subs here for the Wildcats, looking for some fresh legs on the outside. See how that does for us here. That's odd. So tons of time goes off the clock while Wilt gets it, and then South decides to sub after he gets it. Not a strategy you want to be doing if you're down a goal.
2 substitutions for the
But
Cougars.
clearly Coach Fenton wasn't ready
Number 6.
to make that sub, but he wants to spend another 30 seconds doing that.
Feint, number 4.
Nice touch in there.
Eric Johnson, number 2.
Boy, they're going to the corner here. Hutter battling Ty. Ty gets it. Hutter gets it, puts it back. It's a low ball. Broman deflects it. Crawford going big. Oh, Broman almost got that to Cron. Crawford going big again. Sebi's bringing it up. He has space. Plays the through ball a bit ambitiously. Goes to Bennett, comes out of the net. Big ball. Seagar comes up. Emilio takes it to the turf. Brings it to Frost. Frost to Broman. Broman spins. He's looking Derek. He sees Derek. He's going corner. This is exciting. But it's offside. Oh, that was very well timed. Unfortunately, Derek just took off a little bit before Broman could
Wildcats offside.
get that
Indirect
pass
free kick
going.
for Lakeville South.
Emilio touches it on the ground, can't quite get the ball back. South is coming down on attack. They play it outside. This has kind of been their recipe the second half. Go down that sideline, goal line run. Good job by Sebi getting the ball, and he gets completely taken down. Connor calls nothing. It's just, all right, he's taking the space. Frost is, whoa, no, wow, just going the entire duration. Oh my goodness, he's coming down. Oh, very nice cross and a head out. That was a long run by Jacob Frost there, a 70-yard run to be exact. And now that's trouble because that's right where Jacob Frost came from. So we're exposed there on the right side. Sebi comes out. Like to see some passes now. No 70-yard dribbles. Just buy your time, keep it in play. Good job, Cron. Good job, Gingrich. Cron plays it. Unfortunately, goes right to the Cougars. Going big. Seagar's going to have to play it out. He doesn't. He plays it better than what I thought. Back to Witt. Broman wrestling in the middle. Yes, he calls it. Very nice. Oh, that was a good play by Broman to get position and say, I'm not moving. You'll have to go through me, over me, or around me, just like the children's book says. And Max just gets frustrated, grabs him by the arms, and Connor easily calls that. Every call like that takes about 30 seconds off the clock.
Sebastian Moreno.
Moreno to Isaac. Isaac plays it to Seagar. Seagar to Ty. Ty down the line. Sees Cron. Cron, go goal line. No, don't pass that. Go goal line. Okay, he makes him hard. Cronny on the inside. A little touch pass. Not the pass that we needed. Cron coming back. A brilliant slide tackle. Oh, that was brilliant. Beauchamp gets it. Now they're playing it back in the third. Oh, Cronny can't quite get off the field. McNair heads it over. Great. McNair is so good in the air. Heads it right to Frost. Now the big ball over the top. Size working hard. South plays it on the ground. That's McGrath. Oh, and now it's a little ticky-tack passes by South. They're doing a good job. They earn that throw-in. 10.5 minutes left.
Two substitutions for the
Couple
Wildcats.
subs here. Cronny's a little dinged up after that slide tackle. So Ryan Leonards will come in.
Frost, number 8.
Jake Frost is coming off after 2 75-yard runs. So Backenstedt is in the game. Just over 10 minutes left in this tilt. There is no overtimes this year, so ties stick. Oh, he goes down. Ryan Leonard has the goal line. He crosses it early, a little bit too early. The Penny Bennett collects it. He's looking for the big punt. It's going to go high. It goes super high. Who's going to head that gift? Broman gathers it. Can't quite get it on the ground. Little battle going on. Broman does end up with it. Gets Gingrich trying to play it on the outside, earns a throw in. Olsen getting a little frustrated there for the Cougars. The two natural lefties, Broman and Olsen, battling in the middle. Olsen playing up top now. Oh, that's a good throw to side. Oh, side, let that roll. Take your space and go with that. Now they called the push on. Now I know why side didn't go with it. He was getting pushed. Okay, Broman is a natural lefty.
Call on Lakeville South. Free kick upcoming.
Hutters stand close.
And it will be Hans Broman, number 5, with the
Not
kick.
taking the 10. 9 minutes left. Look for a curling cross far post. That's what we see, and it goes right in there. It's on the ground. That's a shot just nicked wide. Bennett going down as a slide tackle to Cy. Good sportsmanship there by Crawford, helping Cy up off the ground. Great service by Hans Broman. Cy goes in, perfectly timed by Nate Bennett, which causes Cy to go off the goalie, and it's a corner kick.
Corner kick for the Wildcats.
8.5 minutes left. Okay, you don't want to sell your soul to the O here. What does that mean? It means don't go all offense. You're up by 1. It'd be nice to get a goal, not necessary. So keep a couple guys back, but that's a perfect service. And so now the ball's going. Just play it tenderly to the corner. That's what he does. Gingrich plays it to the corner. Leonards gets bounced. Joe Olsen coming back. No foul there. That's called a clean slide tackle, Mr. Olsen. Oh, and he gets bagged. This is getting exciting, folks. Okay, give. Oh, my Atlanta. That was a hard tackle. Oh, shin guard. Hutter just, wow. Connor didn't even like that one. That's the first time he's actually had a conversation after a hard foul. That brings it down to 7.5 minutes. Sebastian puts the ball there, plays it shortly to Emilio. Emilio plays it back to Sebi. Sebi buying some time to Emilio. Emilio playing corner. Oh, it goes white. That's one we wanted to bounce around for a while. Now Seagar is going to have to play it solidly. He's being harassed tremendously by Mr. Olsen. And Mr. Olsen can't quite get it. Connor says that's a blue ball. don't think I'd agree with it, but I am a Wildcat commentator, so go blue. Don Ty will be taking the throw-in. 7 minutes left in this game. All right, what we want to see the Wildcats do is take the ball to the corner. Leonard's can't quite get it to the turf. Emilio does. My Lanta, is there Velcro in Emilio's boots? Just brings it straight to the turf. Just in a great way. Broman out to Backenstead. Backenstead to Emilio, doesn't quite deliver. Cougars go outside, please go out, and it does. Boy, I gotta tell you what, the Cougars have been doing a really nice job pushing that ball up that right side.
Substitutions both teams for the Wildcats. Nick
Cron coming back in for Leonard's. Jacob Frost coming back in for Backenstead.
For Lakeville South.
This is, by the time these subs are over, we're going to be down to 6 minutes. This is a part of the game, you know, if you're not familiar with soccer, what you want to do if you're the Wildcats, dribble the ball to the offensive corner and then just shield it. Because then the other team either has to kick it out of bounds for a throw-in or kick it out of bounds for a corner kick. But unfortunately, we can't possess it here. Gingrich trying to harass a little bit. They're going big off the top. Frost coming back hard. Oh my, this is dangerous. Oh, he gets clocked. They don't call it. Witt patters it a little bit. Boy, that was a hard foul on Seagull. Gingrich playing it on the ground to Crony. Crony inside to Gingrich. Gingrich can't quite. Oh, it does. It tickles off their boots. Can't quite get it. Sebastian plays it back to Frost. Play it on the ground. There you go. Buy some time. Broman going big. Not the ball we wanted right there. We needed to keep that blue, Hans. I mean, it's just keep it on the ground. Can I be more critical of my kid than anyone else? I think so. Hans usually knows where to go and when to go with it, especially this part of the game. Under 5 minutes, but no harm, no foul. I'll chillax a little bit because it is blue ball again. Blue throw in at midfield. This is where we're looking to get the ball and go into the corner. It's a big throw across the top. Bounces off South. Oh, that was a good play by South. I wish I could see what number that was because that was a really good play by McGrath. Just drilling it off a sized body to keep it Cougar ball. Under 4.5. Boy, that's tough defense there by Emilio. You know, that's the kind of defense that you don't need to get the ball. You just need to pressure them so much they have no option but to kick it out.
5 minutes. Back in for the Wildcats, Ryan Leonard's number 9. Coming off, Sebastian Moreno, number 6.
All right, Sebi's coming off. This is a switch of positions. Kron's coming back to play a central defending midfielder. Leonard's is going forward, and Leonard's has that ball in the corner. Just take it to the corner flag at this point, but he wants a goal. Plays it on the ground across the goal mouth. Side plays it back. He sees Gingrich, and it's a wonderful save by Bennett, and they kick it outside. Oh! If I'm number 7, Ryan Leonard's, I would have taken it to the corner to waste time. He says, no, we want more. Cy came in there, brilliant shot. Bennett, a brilliant save. Broman wisely throws it to the corner. That's what I'm talking about. Now they're going to kick it out. They'll just shield it. And it's a throw-in, and that took about 25 seconds. And Broman, and they're going to say illegal throw. That's costly. Come on, Hans. We got to have a legal throw, but still take some ticks off the clock. And really, it isn't a illegal throw. It just doesn't look good. And so a lot of times they say no. Rethrow. Emilio does a nice job pickpocketing. Oh, can't keep it blue. This is going back hard. Seagar should get to it first. Kicks it down. Sees Gingrich. Play it back. Keep it blue. Isaac's going hard down the line. Kicks it off of White. Very good play. JP Hill had to step up, and then he got that done. Sebi's back in. Leonard's is out. Wow, what a flash of a sub there. Leonard's came on and gave some great excitement. All right, the ball goes on the ground to Cy, going to the outside. Love that effort by Cy. He gets clocked, but he gets the ball back, and he's going inside. He's taken to the corner. Oh, and it's a wise move. Bennett came out wisely there. Good sportsmanship by Cy, not even coming close to the goalie. Sebi gets it, can't quite get it in the right spot. George plays it back to Jake. Jake's going to toy with him a bit, not a whole lot. Don's got to get that ball. You got to possess it, blue, and turn, and it goes off white. Seagar gets it. We're just over 2 minutes to play. Big header there. Sebi's coming down with it, brings it to the turf. Working hard. Don hits it out. Isaac gets it to the corner. Cronny to Gingrich. Gingrich to Cronny. Playing it back. There's that ticky-tack pass we were looking for, and he just got cleaned. And it was him again. Kelvin Keith. I'm telling you, it's a hackathon. For every hack done, 10 cents goes to some foundation. That's getting a little ridiculous. All right. Not only that, but it does take quite a few ticks off the clock. About a good 20, 30 seconds every time someone's fouled. Derek tries to get there, goes back. Big header there by JP Hill. Goes straight up. Sebi hits him pretty hard. But you know what? That's a foul that should take another 25 seconds off. But that was a fine how do you do to Mr. Keith. I don't think Keith and Moreno are on each other's Christmas cards list. And there's a tie. Connor's calling time, so you know a yellow card's coming. Nope, Connor just wanted to be extra dramatic, and he didn't want ticks off the clock. The clock should be running. It isn't. It's 1:06. Now it's running. We're fine. All is right with the world. Good pressure up top. Moreno drills it wide. Oh, they're bouncing it around. Blake Martin can't get a break. It's going all around him. They're putting it on the turf. There you go. It's a throw-in for the Wildcats. This is where you maneuver it. Maybe call Broman in for this throw and take a couple ticks off the clock. Instead, they throw it to Broman. Broman kicks it. This should be going to Witt. It isn't. Seagar wisely heads it. This is a little too dangerous with 30 seconds left. It's Cougar ball, a little bit of mayhem. They want one last chance. It's 24 seconds left. It's a big cross. It's coming in. No one's getting it. Witt gets it. And, oh, the hands come up. The hands came up. That's a poor decision there by the Cougars, but I think they were desperate, just trying to get that ball loose. Witt plays it out quickly. Broman takes it. He's going to crank it to the corner, and that ends the ball game. That was a key victory for these Cats.
The game is over. The final score of the South Suburban Conference game.
Today at
Eagan Wildcats
first
2,
goal was by
Lakeville
Jacob
South
Frost.
Cougars 1.
It was a
No
goal line
scoring
run
in the second half. How about a nice hand for both teams?
And Tim Foley says you take that PK. He does. Second goal was set up by Derek Sy. Little ticky-tack pass inside the box. Sends it a supporting pass to Jack Glenn, who one-times it in the upper corner. The third goal of the game was scored by Lakeville South. Their leading scorer, who now has 4 on the year, Loic Masavi. Very nice goal. So next game will be next week here on Wednesday night. We're not sure who it will be against, but it will be Eagan Wildcats, the first game of sections, and we hope to see you then. This is Gus Broman for ETV.
Sportsmanship and for your supporting these outstanding student athletes. A special thank you to our visitors from Lakeville South. Currently, the 15-minute post-game clock is counting down on the scoreboard. By the end of the 15-minute countdown, all participants and fans from Game 1 should be out of Wildcat Stadium. We ask that you please pick up any trash items around the seating area, deposit those items into the trash cans on the way out of the stadium. And as you exit the stadium, we request that you do not gather or wait in a group outside the stadium unless suggested by the people. The next game for the Wildcats will be in the Section 3 Class 2A tournament. The quarterfinal round will be on Wednesday, October 14th. The Section 3 seeding process will take place this weekend. The The Wildcats are one of the top 4 teams in Section 3. They will host the quarterfinal game on Wednesday, October 14th. The seeding process will take place this weekend. Good luck to the Wildcats in the Section 3 Class 2A Boys Soccer Tournament. Again, we thank you for being with us. Please use caution as you exit the stands. Drive safely on your way home. Again, the 15-minute clock, posting clock is counting down. We need all of you, participants and fans, to be out of the stadium within the 15-minute countdown. Coming up next year at Wildcat Stadium, South Suburban Conference Girls Varsity Soccer, the Eagan Wildcats will host the Prior Lake Cougars. Their scheduled kickoff is 7:15. The Wildcats and Prior Lake Girls Varsity Soccer.